You can start the tour of the peninsula by feeding the pigeons right here in front of the new mosque. The Ottoman Empire was governed for 400 years from here, the Topkapı Palace. This palace sits on top of the hill overlooking the entry point of the Bosphorus. Today, this palace is turned into a museum that showcases the priceless treasures of the Ottoman dynasty, jewelry, weapons, clothes as well as Islamic relics. While here, be sure to visit the harem buildings where all the concubines of the sultans lived. Do you enjoy museums? How about this magnificent archaeological museum that showcases items from the antique ages? This museum is located down the hill from the Topkapı Palace on the way to the Gülhane Park, and it houses many surviving traces of ancient Anatolian civilizations. Hagia Sophia has been standing here on the Sultan Ahmet Square for 15 centuries. This building is one of the world's most important monuments of the architectural history. It's the oldest cathedral of the world. It has been built as an Orthodox church, and when Ottomans conquered Istanbul, it was converted into a mosque. With the foundation of the Republic in Turkey, it has been secularized and turned into a museum. Behind me is the spectacular Blue Mosque. This 400-year-old mosque came to be known as the Blue Mosque because of the blue tiles adorning its interior walls. This mosque is currently operational, and locals fill up the space 5 times a day for their prayer rituals. The amazing cistern of Yerebatan was built in the same year as the Hagia Sophia, and it has been the source of water for the palaces for the Byzantine and Ottoman empires. It used to hold 80,000 cubic meters of water. Today it has half a meter high water with a fantastic cafe where poetry and music recitals take place. Here we stand in the Cağaloğlu bathhouse. This is the address where you can get an authentic Turkish bath experience. There are separate sections for men and women here. After your foam massage, you can get a rest at the cafe and shop around for healing soaps of various scents as souvenirs. Istanbul is the only city that served as the capital of 3 huge empires that spanned over 2 continents, namely Roman, Byzantine and Ottoman. To discover all the mosques, palaces and Bosphorus views, you can take the hop-on, hop-off buses that depart from the Sultan Ahmet Square. This bus goes all around the historical city, moves on to the Taksim Square area and continues to offer a ride showcasing the magnificent views of the Bosphorus. Are you into the arts? If you are into discovering local artists or just into strolling through some exhibitions, Istiklal Avenue offers great many modern art galleries. Yapı Kredi, Borusan, Salt and Akbank are some of the most prominent art galleries in the city. The Galata Tower has been used as an observation tower by many people of Istanbul throughout the history since the Genoan times. Before you get on top of the tower to take in the magnificent Istanbul views, you can visit many cafes, wine houses, music shops and local designer shops scattered around the tower. The best way to experience Bosphorus is to use water transport. For this, you can hop on the traditional city liner boats and hop on and off at many places along the Bosphorus. Or you can choose to take a touristic private tour with guides, explaining the sights and attractions along the way. Of course, the most exquisite Bosphorus experience is to rent a private yacht and sunbathe up on the deck. The Maiden Tower story is a well-known Istanbul legend. A king learns from one of his oracles that his daughter will be killed by a snake bite by her 18th birthday. To protect his daughter, the king builds this tower on the water, away from any snake, and he imprisons his daughter here. However, the prophecy still manifests, as a snake enters the tower inside one of the birthday presents that the girl receives on her 18th birthday. Today, you can reach the tower by boat and have a dinner with a 360 view of Istanbul.